how can you call yourself an expert, Donovan?
There you go. Yeah.
If women cheated on you, you can trust men who have more failures with women than men who have more victories.
Hold on,
women.
wait. Whoa. Yep. Another gem drop. Can you say that one more time for the people?
Listen.
If he's a Catholic, deal breaker. Glory to God in the highest, and peace to his people on earth. I can't date an atheist. If he says there's no God, then there is no God. He's a Trump supporter? Ugh, barf. Make America great again, baby.
This weekend only, get all 625 Womanese translations for pennies on the dollar. Get all 5 video volumes for just $67 and all 5 audio volumes for just $57. Guys, that's over 90% off. Get over to tsracademy.com now and change your dating life forever. Link in description.
Donovan,
my bad.
when women say to us all the time, you know, we do our shows, we do our episodes, our videos, and women are like, you know what? This hurts me. And then they say, for example, who hurts you? What does that mean?
When a woman asks you who hurt you, she doesn't really, that's not really what she's asking. What she is doing is she's insulting you, right? What she is doing, and it's funny, women like to ask who hurt you when you're really on your game, when you start spitting truths, right? Who hurt you? Translation, I'm going to show the world that a woman has gotten over on you. And because a woman has gotten over on you, how can you call yourself an expert, Donovan?
There you go, yeah.
If women cheated on you. And a lot of people like to disagree in like I call it Jeopardy rebuttal, right? Like we'll say all women are like that, right? And they'll say, well, is that really like is it all women, 100% of women? Translation, I disagree with you. Yeah. Right? That's all that means. So when a woman says, who hurt you? Shit, man, Christina, Susan. I mean, and this is what Kevin said on a clip that I just posted is you can trust men who have more failures with women than men who have more victories.
Hold on,
women.
wait. Whoa. Yep. Another gem drop. Can you say that one more time for the people?
Listen, check this out. The difference and a lot of people say Donovan Sharpe's a fraud, right? Rollo Tomasi's the fraud father. Yeah. Well, here's the difference between someone who's a fraud and someone who is not. Someone who's a fraud, he's undefeated. He's never lost. I banged 50 girls in a month. You know, I approach a bunch of prisoners. I got big titted blonde, you know, bimbo, 10 hoes all over the place.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can't listen to that guy. Even if he's telling the truth, there is something about his lifestyle that makes it easy for him to get with women. No shade on that guy, but he can't advise men on how to get women because he has never failed with women.
Exactly.
Kevin Samuel said it best. Show me the scars. And so when women say, who hurt you? They're like, you have scars, so you don't know about women. Oh, contraire, banana gobbler. The reason I know about women is because I have failed with them a lot more. And I say this all the time. For every awesome story I tell you about some Vegas, you know, some big titty Vegas OS laid, I have 37 failures, man. Like, dude, what's my batting average? 0.015? I mean, that's just how it is. So the difference between a person who's a fraud and a person who's actually real, a person who's real, like real red pill content creators and dating advice guys, we have far more failures with women than victories.
You know what? And I love this is why I love talking to Donovan. You just stimulated an idea in my head. The reason why women say who hurt you, whatever, comes directly from their ineptitude of the male experience when they're dating. Yeah. It comes because in their head, when I talk to a guy, it's 100%. Yeah. You can't do that. And I would say a lot of the reasons why women are delusional and they make these mistakes with dating is because they think the male experience is just like the female experience. And it comes back to, shout out to Rollo in the house right now, blank slate equalism. It all stems from that mistake of thinking that. So when these girls say, who hurt you? They're using a female narrative saying, well, we close all the time on our prospects. Why can't you? And
what are you doing wrong? Right. Yeah. Like, listen, I can walk up to a guy and sleep with every guy I want. Okay, great. So why can't you?
Yeah, I feel like it's an attack on a guy's like manhood as well. Because, for example, right? Think about this: we're all men here, right? We accept our failures and our
men
flaws.
are designed to fail and however get back up.
However, to women, if you fail on your flaws, then you're doing something wrong. Yeah, and at the same time, look,
it's so easy for them
all the time on the show, right? Why do girls flick? Guess what, guys? We've been flicked on many times.
Jesus Christ!
So when we say to you, for example, how to avoid flicks or how to kind of limit your flicks, because it's experience. Like what Donovan said, if you don't have any scars or any failures, then guess what? How can you teach someone that is in that position how to benefit? If you never had those problems, you cannot speak on those subjects.
A person cannot teach you how to win if they have not lost. Exactly. It just doesn't work that way. Yeah. And a lot of times the game really isn't the game is a lot more about what not to do than what to do.
Yes.
There are a lot of things that you can do to increase your attractiveness and your game level and sexual attraction and escalation and all that. But it really is more about what not to do. If you keep from stepping in shit, literally, I guess with the shit test, then you're going to increase your odds exponentially. So again, we teach you how to win, but most importantly, we teach you how to not fail. Yeah. You can't teach someone how to not fail if you've never failed.
And I honestly always say this is why you shouldn't talk to natural. Like you shouldn't get female dating advice from like naturals and or women because, and I've gotten some slack for this. Oh, Myron, you're a misogynist. What do you mean? Like how dare you? You women aren't equipped to give advice. And I say, no, they're not.
No,
because they don't have the male experience. And worse yet, they've never actually went to try to hook up with a girl. And I'll tell you guys this. You want to know what demographic of human being understands the male struggle when it comes to dating pretty well? Lesbian women. Because they deal with the bullshit too. And I
never thought about that.
Like lesbians, I can't tell you like how many times when I've spoken with lesbians, whatever, they talk about, it's kind of annoying being around women, whatever it is. And then that's why so many girls don't have, we had a theory yesterday. Let's have some fun with this one, as well. Because Donovan, I want to get your take on this.
Okay.
So we were talking about how homosexual men. The reason why I call them gay.
Yes, I remember that. Yes,
I call them gay, and as we know, gay actually means happy.
Yes.
But I say that they're so happy because they deal with dudes.
They don't deal with women.
They don't
right.
deal with women, and I'm not saying that to say, oh guys, let's play for the other team. But it's something that I observed when I was living in different parts of the United States.
This is why they're so happy, man.
Yeah, every major city, bro. Think about it: Austin, Texas. San Francisco, New York City,
Orlando,
any major city that has like a good metropolis or is up and coming or has a high price point to live, there's a huge gay community. Why? Well, I'll tell you this. A lot of them retain their wealth, and a lot of them retain their wealth because they don't deal with women. They don't have to worry about guys, taking them to a divorce court and raping them.
Right.
They don't have to worry about paying for dates. They don't have to deal with like all the baggage that comes from courting and dealing with women.
Yep.
Think about it. You're a horny guy and you're, on the other team. You just get on Grindr, find your date, get your release, and then
that's it.
Then you're
it's
done. Hell, you guys go on a dinner date. It's split down the middle more
Straight
than likely.
Up. And so nobody's offended. Nobody's offended.
Nope. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they're able, more importantly, get it out their system, go back to work and make more money. And I always wonder, why do these guys have so much money? Now it makes sense.
They don't deal with women.
The reason why they call homosexuals gay is because they're happy from not having to deal with women.
Yo, something funny as well, right? Something I want to add to that as well.
Yeah.
I've asked many millionaires, right, and very successful people, hey, what advice would you give to a young man like me how to succeed, right? You know what they tell me? If I could go back in time and not
we talked about this.
Chase as much women as possible, I'd have been way more successful,
dude.
Or I would have made it.
I'd be rich right now, dude. All the time I spent chasing ass in Vegas, man. Oh my god, dude. I wouldn't be, dude. You know what? I would be here. I'd be out on a yacht somewhere. Like that's how much time and money I wasted.
Yeah.